Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, man. Happy shit. What is it? Happy Wednesday, people. I hope everybody's having a great ass Wednesday. I hope this gets to you on Wednesday. But you guys already know what damn time it is. We're getting straight into the Darrell Brooks saga. I have to call it a saga, and I have to create a playlist soon because when we finish the topic, I need to have it accessible so it's not like all spattered throughout all my other videos. But anyway, we have another witness. This man seems really pissed off. I'm going to put the name up right here. Homie seems really pissed off, and we're going to get through what he saw. Now, he's mad specifically because I think Brooks hit him. He was struck by Brooks. So we're going to see what unfolds right here. And, strap in your seatbelts, grab the things you guys need, the mota, the drinks, anything y'all got. Let's have a good old time. And also, you guys, I'm trying to get to 100 Patreon members. I got 74 as of today. I dropped 2 new videos this week. Everybody go check out the Patreon if you guys are trying to hit that up. It's a good time over there. Go check things out. You know what I mean? And also, go to the Instagram. It's free. Go to my Instagram. Check that shit out. Love you guys, man. Let's get straight into this.
The first thing I will ask you to do is to state your first and last names for the record and spell each, please.
Joshua Craner, Joshua, Craner, Kraner.
Joshua Craner. Now, Mr. Craner is pissed. And you'll see it throughout just him answering. He's just mad about the whole situation. Probably messed him up for good. Probably walks with a limp or something. But there is resentment there.
Thank you. Go ahead.
So I'm going to direct your attention to November 21st of last year, 2021. Were you at the City of Waukesha Christmas Parade?
Yes, I was.
And were you a participant or a spectator?
Participant.
And what group were you with?
The Waukesha Blazers.
And what was your affiliation with the Waukesha Blazers?
I'm a head coach of the Slammers, which was at the time a 9U baseball team.
How long had you been involved with the Blazers?
Just a couple months.
Did you have any children that were part of the Blazers program?
Yes, my son.
And how many kids?
Just one.
Okay. So on that day, were you there with your son or daughter?
My son and my wife.
Okay. And you were marching with the Blazers?
Yes.
Do you recall what you were doing? Were you handing out candy, handing out flyers?
We were handing out flyers.
So he's probably really pissed because he's the coach and now he got super injured. Like anybody athletic is going to take that to another level of fuck.
What did the Blazers have afloat in the parade?
We had a truck.
Okay. And was it marked with the Blazers logo on it?
Yes.
Do you recall what color it was?
No.
Okay. And where were you in relationship to the truck? Was the truck in front of the people with the Blazers, or was the truck behind the people?
We had players on both sides of the vehicle. I was walking majority in the back of behind the truck during the parade.
Okay. Did there come a time when you heard a commotion behind the truck?
Yes.
Can you describe for the jury what exactly you heard?
I heard screaming.
Now, you were at a parade, so I'm assuming as part of a parade there's normally screaming. Was it something different?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like an eerie screaming, a terrified screaming.
Can you describe it?
Horrific.
I'm sorry?
Horrific.
Okay. What did you do?
I turned around to look at what was going on.
What did you see?
I saw a red Ford Escape up on the curb. I saw people throwing themselves out of the way.
Now, when you say you saw the vehicle up on the curb, can you describe that for the jury, what you mean by that?
It wasn't in the roadway.
So I'm assuming that the parade is taking place on Main Street in the city of Waukesha?
Yes.
And the cars and the parade participants would be within the areas between the two curbs?
Yes.
And this car was up on a curb?
What I remember, yes.
Okay.
So again, what are they trying to point out? What are they proving? This guy wasn't even driving down the street. He was trying to hit people up on the curb. He's swerving into them. Again, go check out that video on my Patreon. It is crazy. Like, you see the car go boop, boop, and it's just over people. Like, what the? Yeah, dude was on a rampage.
Did you see that car strike any people?
No.
Okay. You saw people running from the area that the car was coming from?
Yes.
What did you do?
I instantly tried to find my son.
How old is your son?
He's 10 now.
9 at the time of the parade?
Yes.
Thank God he's alive.
Where was he when you last saw him before looking to your back when you heard the commotion?
He was on the left side of the truck.
Okay. And did you see him when you looked back?
No.
Then what happened?
I was struck by the vehicle.
Where did the vehicle strike you?
I don't remember.
Damn, he could have been one of those people who were just flung up in the air, because when I tell you he was flinging people with that vehicle, bro, he had to have known he was gonna go to prison. But what I really think he thought was that somebody was gonna hit him, like a cop was gonna shoot him or something, and it was just gonna be the end of it. He was just gonna go out in a blaze of glory, or a blaze of shit, a blaze of shame, to be honest. That's what I think his plan was.
Did you receive injuries as a result of the vehicle striking you?
Yes.
And what were those injuries?
I couldn't walk. I was in the hospital. I had muscle contusions. I had bone bruises.
Yeah, he's pissed. And he's the coach for the Blazers. Yeah, he's pissed about that. If Brooke, I'm telling you, if him and Brooks were in the room by themselves, look at this guy. He would straight up fucking headbutt him. You see that circle in the middle of his head? Give him one good one. Break his fucking nose. I swear to God, he would fuck this guy up.
Did the vehicle, when it struck you, or after it struck you, did the vehicle continue on with its path of travel down the parade route?
Yes.
Overruled.
And did you see the path it took after striking you?
Yes.
Where did it go?
Forward.
Could you tell if it went straight ahead, swerved one way or the other way?
No.
Overruled. He may answer.
No.
Okay. When you were struck, do you recall if you were to the left of the Blazers truck or if you were still in the middle of the Blazers truck?
I was on the left.
Were you knocked to the ground?
Yes.
What do you recall after the truck went past as you're laying on the ground?
I just remember tires going by.
Going over you or just by you?
When I first recall it, it seemed like it was going over me.
I feel like he just added that in there. When I first recalled, it seemed like it was going over me. I don't know. But fuck Brooks. I would have said that too. Man, he got his shit messed up. I don't even know what bone bruises are. But luckily he didn't break anything. That's the main thing. But he said he couldn't walk. He was in the hospital. Like I said, Brooks altered so many lives. And what's he going to do now? He's a coach. How's he going to go to work now? You know what I mean? So people got really messed up. Like financially, mentally, all that shit. He really destroyed that Christmas parade. That's why it's like, man, crowds, guys. You can't control everybody in that crowd. Be careful. Make sure you have some sort of an exit route, you know? Like...
But I can't. To be honest with you, I don't know.
Then what did you next recall?
People coming over to me.
Okay. Did you see your son?
No.
Did you eventually meet up with your son while you were still on Main Street?
Yes.
Okay. And was he injured?
No.
Thank God.
I'm going to show you what's been previously received as State's Exhibit 11, and I'm going to ask that be published to the jury, or for the jury.
Go ahead. You must be part of it, all of it, something else.
It would be probably the first 20 or so seconds.
Okay.
The video is 2 minutes and 29 seconds. And I'm going to start it at 0.
Go ahead.
And so I'm just going to have it play, and then I'm going to ask you some questions.
Just to be clear for the record, the first 20 seconds, right?
I'm going to stop it when it hits the relevant time frame that this witness can testify to.
Go ahead.
Been paused at 18 seconds. Do you see yourself in this still shot?
Yes.
Can you circle where you are? Oh, I'm sorry, it's the touch screen. I guess I need to add that part.
That is the pointer. He's not
Okay.
the first person to grab that, so we'll
Okay.
have Pete take it and we'll bring it back to you.
Yeah, usually they don't like me to have the pointer. I tend to hit people with it, so that's probably why they best left it up there. And
Okay,
that's
let's stick humor. Let's keep humor out of your vocabulary and let's get this guy sorted because that was not that funny.
you marching the parade, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know, was the truck playing any music as the parade was? Did you guys have any sound coming from your area?
I do not remember.
Okay. Do you recall if you heard a horn honking after seeing the red SUV?
No.
You did not hear any horn honking?
No.
Okay. Next, I'm going to show you Exhibit 148. What did you see in that video, sir?
Being struck?
Okay. And that accurately depicts what you can recall of being struck?
Yes.
Okay. So going to the beginning of that Exhibit 148 again, and playing it, it looks like you're running towards something. And let me play it and then pause it when I see that beginning. Do you recall what you were running towards?
My son?
Okay. And that would have been where he was at that time of the parade?
Yes, on the left side.
Do you recall where Jackson Tucker Sparks were at that time?
No.
Okay. Have nothing further? No, thank you.
And just for the record, you may have said this, but the last pause was at 16 seconds in.
Correct, sorry.
All right, you may take the video down, please. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna leave that same video.
All right, well, let me know when you need it. Go ahead, you may start your cross.
All right, so I mean it's pretty clear cut. The guy got ran over and luckily his son didn't get hit in the story, you know? Now Brooks is going to come through and be like, "But did you see it was a truck though? Are you sure it was not a car? Are you sure there was not 4 people in the car?" He's going to come up. Let's see what he has to say. Now, this dude, I'll say, looks like he wants to beat the shit out of anybody who talks to him. So I feel like Brooks is going to have a bit more respect for him. I just have that feeling, but we'll find out.
Can you pull that exhibit up again, 148? Can you identify for the jury where you are in this video if you see yourself? Do you recall from just looking at the video, have you seen this video before today?
Just still shots of it, not the video itself.
So it'd be fair to say that this is only your second time seeing this video.
Yes.
Do you, you could take the video down, I'm sorry.
What was the point of him playing that video? I'll tell you the point. He just wanted to use it because the prosecution used it. That's it. That video had nothing to do with shit. He was like, yeah, but I need the video. Because what did the judge say? She said she was going to take it down now. And Brooks immediately came up and was like, no, I need the video too. Bro, we wasted about 4 minutes of our lives watching him do dumbassery. And I'm here for it.
Do you recall giving a statement to Officer Copel?
I don't remember his name.
I don't remember the name.
I told you, he's such a dumbass. Like, by witness number 50, you should fucking understand that they're not going to remember the officer's name. You know what I mean? But Brooks doesn't catch on. He doesn't catch on that quick. You know, he's a slow gentleman. He's a simple lad.
Of the officer?
Do you recall giving a statement to an officer?
An FBI agent? Yes.
Do you recall if you gave them a summary of what you remember, if you actually wrote the statement yourself?
I don't think I wrote it.
Do you recall saying that you needed a walker to assist you in moving?
Yes.
Damn.
Would it be fair to say that you're moving pretty good these days? Grounds.
Sustained.
Would it be fair to say that you're walking pretty good as of now?
Objection.
Grounds. Just walk through the
Sustained.
bench.
Not relevant.
Bro, what are you talking about? Yeah, he recovered. Would it be fair to say that I hit the shit out of your hip, but you're doing pretty good right now? Would it be fair to say that because of me, you had to spend so much money on recovery time? Like, bro, what are you, like, oh my God.
Did you also remember stating that you don't remember much from the event?
I do not remember saying that.
I like this guy. I really do like this guy because he is the calmest, most cool. You could tell he wants to just rip this dude apart, completely dismantle him. But he's calm, cool, irritated, but just answering his questions and getting the fuck on. Because he knows at the end of the day, this guy's going to go to jail forever and he's going to go back to his life. You know what I mean? He just has to do his part. I appreciate this guy. He was like, I don't remember saying that. And just goes back to Zen, you know, just stay in your groove, bro. That's what he's doing.
I guess it would be the summary of the report of the statement that you gave to the officer, which I have right here. It says that you stated that you don't remember much from the event, but made it clear that your primary concern was needing to know where your children were after being struck. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Do you recall what you did after being struck?
I could not move. I was on the ground.
Do you recall how long before you were moved from your position?
A couple minutes.
Were you helped by someone or?
Yes, 2 people.
And you know what's funny is that the prosecution asked him all these questions already, and he answered them. But Brooks is so in his own, like, fucking, I don't know, in his own world that he feels like this is doing something. He answered that question. Bystanders came and picked him up and moved him. He answered the other question. He went to look for his son, so he couldn't remember much after he got hit because all his mind was on his son. Like, answered, like, asked and answered. And they're still letting him go ahead, but it's crazy.
And where did they take you?
Into the joke shop.
And from there, did you receive any medical attention?
Yes.
Do you recall where that was?
Memorial Hospital.
Do you recall who took you to Memorial Hospital?
A squad car.
You remember the officer's name?
No.
Do you recall what date you made the report to the officer? Or the date that you were interviewed, rather?
Which time?
So there was more than one time?
Yes.
Derailed him. He was like, oh, so there's more than one time? Yes. Now he's fumbling. Watch us wait for about 15 seconds until he figures out what to ask him next.
Do you recall making or giving an interview rather on the 24th of November of 2021?
Yes.
Do you recall what date the other report was taken?
The night of.
Do you remember by whom that night?
No.
An FBI agent.
After being struck, you testified that you saw the vehicle kind of go up on the curb. Would that be fair to say?
Can you ask that again?
What did you see the vehicle do after it struck you?
After it struck me, I continued.
What did you see it do?
Drove off.
Did you see it strike anyone at that point?
No.
Super simple answers. I love it because this way Brooks can't get his narrative across. One, he can't ask questions properly. So when you give him a dead-ended question, no elaboration, yes, no, I don't remember, he can't do much with that. So he's just going to ask questions making himself sound dumb and not really get anything across. This guy hacked him.
Were you able to get a look at the driver in any way?
No.
No.
A license plate number in any way?
No.
You testified for the jury earlier that you heard screams from behind you before you were struck. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Did you see the vehicle approaching at that point? Did you turn to see if anything was approaching at that point, rather?
Yes.
About how far was the vehicle away from you at that time that you observed it?
20 yards.
You were able to make that assumption how?
I'm a coach and we go off yardage a lot.
He does this for a living. He's like, I do this for a living, kid. Just because you're not athletic and all you do is smoke pinky blunts doesn't mean everybody else does.
Would it be fair to say that that's relatively close?
Yes.
Close enough for you to see into the vehicle?
I did not see into the vehicle.
So it would be fair to say that at no time during the incident you saw the driver.
No, I did not.
So therefore, it was the ghost driving. It was the ghost of the Ford Escape from the last owner, just angry driving through the parade. Like, there's no way around this, bro. And even if he didn't see it, other people saw him. You know what I mean? So, and there's a picture of him, blurry, famous online. And he's like driving through the parade. Like, it's clearly you. Like, there's no way around it.
And just so I'm correct for the record, you said that you said that your children were not injured in the incident. Would that be fair to say?
Not physically.
Where else?
The witness answered it. His answer may stand. So the objection is overruled.
That was his first objection that got overruled ever. You see how excited he got? He was like, oh my God, she overruled their objection. I can't.
Do you recall who called you to testify in this matter?
The DA?
Can you point out for the jury which DA?
No.
Do you see him in court?
No.
Do you recall the name of the DA that you were referring to?
And where is he going with this, guys? He's going to, oh, it's not a real entity. It's just a state. So therefore, I can't be charged by a non-entity. And I don't even conform to Darrell Brooks. So what are we talking about? Free Darrell Brooks. That's where he's trying to go with that.
Yes.
Test of relevance for this
Grounds.
hearing.
Sustained. He's already indicated that the district attorney's office issued the subpoena.
Well, actually, he said the DA, so that was pretty vague.
DA is
Sir,
district
did you mean the
attorney.
district attorney's office?
Yes.
Next question, please.
Were you subpoenaed?
Yes.
Do you recall the name on the subpoena?
Objection.
Grounds.
Sustained.
So to the best of your knowledge, you're not aware of any plaintiff in this matter.
Objection. Relevance.
Sustained.
And he keeps yelling out grounds. Bro, that's not going to work. It's not a loophole. He's saying since there's no plaintiff, since there's no real person, like since it's the city of Waukesha, there's not an actual person, he can't get charged. Like, bro, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
To the best of your knowledge, you have never seen the plaintiff in this matter.
Objection.
Grounds.
Relevance.
Sustained.
He's trying so hard, but they know what he's doing. And they're just boxing him out. Like, you can't do this.
Have you ever seen or read a complaint in this matter of any kind?
Yes.
Would you state what that was for the record and for the jury?
I just saw the stuff in the news.
And seeing stuff on the news would amount to a complaint?
Sorry, I misheard your question. Can you ask it again?
Have you read or seen a complaint in this matter?
No.
I knew he was gonna hit him with no. I knew. I'm sorry. Could you ask it again? I knew he was gonna hit him with the no. This guy's fucking with him at this point. Look at this shit.
Stuff in the news.
And seeing stuff on the news would amount to a complaint?
Sorry, I misheard your...
Look at his face. He starts smiling because he knows he's gonna hit him with the no. Guy's an asshole.
question. Can you ask it again?
Can you ask it again? Looks up.
Have you read or seen a complaint in this matter?
No.
No.
But it would be fair to say, just based on your testimony, that you saw reporting on the incident in the news. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Do you recall what you saw in the news?
Just information about the trial.
Did you see anything before the reported trial?
No.
Would it be fair to say that this matter has been going on for quite some time, that there were a lot of reports in the news? Would that be fair to say?
Objection relevance.
Grounds.
Ms. Brooks, unless you can tie it into relevance with this witness, I'm inclined to sustain that objection.
I'm going somewhere with it.
Then just ask the question, sir.
Have you yourself seen anything in the news before the scheduled trial in regards to this matter?
Yes.
Can you state for the record and for the jury what that was?
Information about the trial.
Just information about the trial itself.
I love it. I love it.
Did you at any time see...
Keep it as vague as fucking possible. The guy's a pro. The guy has beaten Darrell Brooks. He understands how to just not give him any sustenance out of any interview. Like, I don't know. And just vague. Just be as vague as possible. And I don't know. Just some more I don't knows.
any reports about the alleged defendant at any time?
Mr. Brooks, I'm gonna, under 906.11, this is not a witness who identified the driver, so I'm not sure where the relevance is of this. We'll take it up outside the presence of the jury.
She shut him down once again. We're gonna stop right there because I already know she's about to shut his ass down. But you can tell even the judge, the most like what's the word? The most patient judge on the planet. I swear to you, it irritates me how patient she is, like woman. But anyway, you even have her shutting you down. When that happens, you already know you're just asking nothing questions. But anyways, people, that was the Darrell Brooks trial so far. We're almost done, actually. We have a few more witnesses to go. And you guys got to start commenting the new trials you want me to cover. We already have Mr. Timothy, the boy in the box. Make sure you guys check that video out also. But yeah, you guys hit me up with some topics and shit because we are coming to a close soon with the Darrell Brooks saga. But anyways, people, I love you guys. Merch coming out soon. Go check out the Patreon. Go follow the Instagram. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Stay inside. Stay safe. I'm out of here.